Hey folks, David Parsons here. Just wanted to offer a quick preview of what we're up to over on the Nostalgia Trap Patreon page. This is from part 2 of the history of America in 6 cars. I am having a ton of fun talking about the history of automobiles. Come on by. You can do a 7-day free trial. Listen to all of our stuff. We appreciate our supporters. The link to all of this stuff is in the episode description. Well, I mentioned violence and the sort of weapon of mass destruction element of these cars that you're driving around, something that looks like the airplanes that dropped bombs upon endless rounds of cities throughout Europe and Japan in World War II. That's kind of fucked up. That's a little weird. But, when you think about Americans driving Hummers in the 1990s, the same cars that are being used to trample over people in the Middle East, it makes sense. We want to have the weapon of war in our driveway. Why not, right? We're an imperial people. We deserve it. There's that part of it, and maybe that's kind of the obvious part of it. The car looks like a fucking weapon. But there's also the sex element, right? There's also something going on with gender and sexuality in the 1950s. That's sort of an understatement, honestly. But the 1952 Cadillacs are where people first start to notice that the cars are looking like pieces of the female anatomy. In particular, the 1952 Cadillac has these sort of big round protrusions on the front of the car. People start to call these Dagmars. Dagmar was an actress on TV, a woman who was known for being a kind of dumb blonde character. Like, I don't know, she's like the equivalent of like Kramer or something like that. A wacky character on TV that had, and this is early television, by the way, but also had significant cleavage as part of the visual presentation. I'll put it that way. The tits were out on Dagmar, and people began to refer to, in American culture and in the industry itself, these cars as having quote-unquote Dagmars. In other words, it was slang for breasts. It was a way to say, our cars look like weapons and tits. Our cars look like guns you can fuck.